awesome. They are like 5-star, everything you are very well taken care of while you're there. So it's definitely worth it to push to get to go on this, okay? Do you want to share?
Just so you know, the restrooms are right outside of this door to the right. The garbage can has to stay there or else you'll get locked out. So sorry, it's been a little cheesy, but and I don't think we really have any babies here. Just little guys, so it's our time to go outside. Perfect.
Morgan's recording. I said Eric's recording.
About me, if you don't already know, I've been a coach for 3 years now, and the way that my husband and I got into coaching is, who all here knows Scotty Bell? Okay, almost everyone. Scotty was on my husband's softball team, and he started doing P90X, and we're like, oh yeah, awesome P90X. And then he'd invite us to his like big clubs. He'd like actually hand out flyers and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally want to come. And then I was like, but there's people that I don't know. And so I just never went, right? Because I don't know. I'm very shy. So we just didn't go, and then later that fall in November, the 1st of November, Scotty did his very first challenge group. And he invited Scott to it. And I was like, oh God, how expensive is Shakeology? Okay, if we get a discount, I'll be from being a coach. So we signed him up as a coach then, just to be a discount coach. And he got going in the group, and I was like, I'm not invited into this group. Rude. So I was like, I'll show them. So I did all the workouts with Scott, and eventually they got to the point where Scotty was like, okay, you and Gabby is his wife, which was like in the same position as me. I guess you guys can be added into the group. So we got put in the group. We went a full 90 days of P90X, and I knew I felt better. I obviously had more energy. The first month, we split a bag of Shakeology because it was like, this is expensive stuff, you know, so we're just doing half servings. So we split a bag of Shakeology. The second month, we went through 3 bags. So we definitely made up for the first month of only doing half servings. So anyhow, we kind of became addicts right from the get-go. But it wasn't until, like, I saw the scale was going down, right? And I don't think I was ever a very overweight person, you know what I mean? Like, I was skinny fat. Isn't that what they call it, skinny fat? So I really wasn't very big, but I definitely didn't feel good. I didn't feel like I looked very good. But it wasn't until I put my before picture next to my after picture of the 90 days that I was like, whoa, this stuff really works. Especially where after having 3 kids and after having Maisley, I swear I tried every bad diet, not eating, all sorts of like very unhealthy stuff to try to lose the baby weight, and nothing worked, right? And so I put my before picture next to my after picture, and I was like, okay, this stuff works. I know if I can do it where I couldn't find success before, and I had gotten to the point where I was just like, well, I guess this is just how I'm going to be for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I had tried everything. And so, before picture next to after picture, I was like, okay, I know if I can do this, I know other people need this too, and I can help them do it as well. So, that's my story of how I got into coaching, and that's when I became a coach, after my 90 days.
I started my journey on 21 Day Fix. I was the same as Megan. It wasn't big, but I swear I could hold like a rolling pin under my cheeks because they just hung. I'm just like, there is no way. So I'm like, okay, I at least want to hold maybe a pin, so I wanted to try to lift stuff up. So I did the 21 Day Fix. Loved my results. I'm like, this is good. My husband did it with me. He's had an amazing transformation as well. He's lost 50 pounds as of last week. Starting this. coaching thing was kind of, I don't know, but I did want the discount on the cheap. So it's like, okay, I kind of get along with Karen because I can book coaching things. So I went ahead and I joined. And then my husband, you know, maybe we should work it a little bit more. Maybe you should try this. So my goal is actually to not work my full-time job as a government worker. So I'm going to push this as hard as I can. So anyways, because all you guys are so motivating, I probably follow almost everyone here. So I'm always like, oh, what's your idea? What's your idea? And it gets me kind of going. So sorry, I'm like jacked up on being me right now. So I feel like I have like collagen in my face. It's like burning red. I'm just like, oh my God. So anyway, sorry if I like just start going really fast. Just go like this. So anyways, that was my experience. I started coaching in October, so I still consider myself a newbie, but so anyways, that's my story.
Awesome. So we do have a couple of success stories. One is a transformation story, and the other is more of a business-ended success story, right? And that's actually the one we're going to start with. So Jen? We'll do it after Jen. Yeah, we'll do it after Jen.
Sorry, I just took it.
Hi. I'm Jen Burton, and I've been a coach now since February 17th. And I did not expect that less than 3 months later, 2.5 months, that I would be speaking at Super Saturday. I made note cards today because the topic that I got asked to speak about, why I got into Beachbody and how I got to be a diamond coach so quickly. And there's a lot of really important things that I wanted to share with you about that so that I can give you a really complete picture. So if I refer to my cards, don't follow me. So a little bit about me. I have 6 kids. I have a 13-year-old daughter, a 12-year-old son, twin 10-year-olds, and in December I gave birth to my second set of twins. And and in the way before any of this happened, I had my own online business, and it was my old married name, Jen Heath, and I had a website, jenheath.com. And I had gotten my professional bodybuilding card and started posting in forums. And little did I know I was just building a bunch of relationships, and it turned out that people wanted me to train them online. And then when I got a divorce, I had to go to work as a full-time server in restaurants to be as a single mom of 4 at the time. And so I did that. I worked really hard, dated, decided I didn't want to be dating, and then I met my husband, who's sitting right there. Give you a camera. Terrell is also a coach. He's an Emerald coach. So, hey, Terrell. So I had these twins, and I was like, I remember how much I hate the feeling of having twins. You know, I was 185 when I had them, and then I was like 175 when I left the hospital, and I was like, oh gosh, I've got 45 pounds to lose. You know, and so you're nursing, you're busy, you're running 4 other kids around, and you're feeding twins. And it was really overwhelming, and this last year has been a really hard year for our family. We've had some financial distress due to litigation that I've been in. My husband, the place that he worked, they put him to half-time and then didn't have any referrals. He's a drug and alcohol person. And I lost my full-time job last year while I was pregnant as a teacher, and had to go down to part-time for half the pay at junior high school doing a resource aid, which I love my resource aid job because I love those kids, but I was pretty depressed about February 16th, 15th, and where are you, Courtney? There you are. Okay, so Brigida is someone that she grew up with, I grew up with. We've known each other since we were 12, Brigida Linkford. Who here knows who Brigida Linkford is? Love you, Brigida. I called her up in tears, and I said, I'm done. I'm done. I can't pay my bills. I have no energy. I have no heart in my heart. And if you can make this much money helping people, I know I can do it. And I don't care what I have to do. I don't even want to know the list. I just want you to give me the blow by blow as it happens. I'll do what it takes. I will follow your every instruction. And I will find a way to make ends meet for myself and for my family. And then when I found out that she's retiring people, her husband can just do whatever he wants. He's gonna go to Ghana. It's amazing. And Missy Reaper, another girl on our team, she's retired her husband. There's so many different people. I lose track of how many people she has helped. And I thought to myself, you know what, this is for me. I'm a fitness person anyway, and I'm not doing myself any favors by having a pity party about the way my body looks and the fact that I can't pay my bills. And so I basically said, I'm done. Show me the way. And a lot of people were like, this is not a very good time for you. You don't even have any money. What do you think you're doing? Spending money on Shakeology? That's just foolish. I mean, family members, whatever. And so, in a sense, they were right. It was the busiest time and the least amount of strength I felt I had. So I guess that's not really technically an opportune time. But also, it was the perfect time for me because if I can do it, I knew that if I could do it when it was hard, that I would be really successful if I could come out of those kind of ashes. And I just had decided that my bad breaks were over. And I didn't want to complain anymore, and I didn't want to say how sorry I felt. I just wanted to do something. And so I got the 21 Day Fix Extreme, and I started doing it and drinking my Shakeology. And boy, oh boy, about that Shakeology. What do you say? Clears your skin, makes you sleep better, it gives you energy. I used to be a sugar-aholic. I don't even crave that stuff. I look at donuts. Okay, once every couple of months I look at a donut and it looks good to me, okay. But most of the time, like in my daily routine, in my schedule, I look at stuff like that and I just am not interested in it. And so basically I lost in the last 9 weeks 27 pounds. I'm glad that I did that because I know that what I'm offering to people, if they're ready and if they want it, is something that I can say it really works. Really works. I'm not just blowing smoke. So the big question, how did I become a diamond coach so quickly? Well, like I said before, I presented to Brigida unlike most other coaches. It wasn't like somebody contacted me 2 weeks into a challenge and said, hey, you know, you're really good at this. Do you want to do it? It wasn't like that. I literally called her on the phone and I was like, I'm all in. I will do whatever it takes. And so that was the first thing I did, was I listened to my coach. And she told me all the different things I needed to do, start writing down my story, which she, validated to me was an amazing story. I love my story. And we all should love our stories. It's the most powerful thing that we have. And so I started writing it down. And it turned out to be different than I thought. I actually realized that as a fitness trainer, I'd never posted any pictures of myself looking real, like looking bad, looking tired. And so that's what I did. I did what she said. I put my story wide out there on Facebook with, can we put the before and after pictures on it? And I'm showing you these because this is part of what you have to do if you want to have success quickly. So I posted that on Facebook and I was like, hey, it went up, and I also put it out when she told me to put it out. I didn't put it out Tuesday at noon. I put it out on Saturday morning when I knew people would be watching. So I started collecting the likes and comments from my post, and I started reviewing old messages in my inbox and reaching out to people because I didn't want 10 people to invite to a challenge group. I wanted 200. I wanted 200 people. And if I could invite 200 people, if 10 of them sign up, that's great. Well, it ended up being that 12 or so signed up. And, oh, and also I signed up my husband and my friend the very next day after I talked to Brigitte, because she's like, the first thing you want to do is become a member coach. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do that. And so I went and did it the next day. And I did this, I got all my likes, I got my long list, and I literally got up first thing in the morning and I sat at the computer for 2 days straight. I didn't even get up. Terrell will tell you, like, he had to bring me things, and I'm barking out orders like I have some influence on what's going on in the house when I'm like completely absorbed in my computer. And it was a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice that I had to make. And
Don't laugh, Marcy. Don't laugh.
You're making me laugh.
All right. Okay, give these guys a good hand. And Josh, we got you a prize. Because you're so speedy drinking your water, we got you a speed rope. All right. Now you guys are all hydrated. Are you ready for our transfer?
I don't have an HDMI. Do you have a record?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try not to get emotional on this because she was one of my first challengers that I brought on, and I wanted to share all this excitement and just I wanted her to feel so good too because I knew she had it in her. She is not only one of my best friends, but she is my lovely sister. We look like I'm from the milkman, she's from my parents. Quite a little alike, but she's got dark skin and dark hair. So I want to introduce Misha Style for her transformation story. I gotta give you a hug.
That's a horrible picture. That was in June of last year. She called just at the end of October, and you need to do this, you need to do this. So I was like, okay, I'll do this challenge. Fine, whatever. I hate exercising. I've never exercised because I thought it was a joke. And I thought, I hate being sore. I hate, it's just not for me. You know, I don't look that bad. No, I don't look that bad. Well, I look at pictures and then I look like crap. And I felt like crap. I was worthless for my kids. But she did it for me. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll do it. I did the P90. Had to shake all of these. I was ready. I turned 40. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to change my life around. It's time to get a 50. Before that, I tried all those super weight loss pills. I did a challenge with my friends. Lost weight, yes. Gained it back because I did that. I didn't exercise. I didn't eat. I thought, oh, I just won't have lunch. I won't have breakfast. Then I'll just eat a little bit for dinner. Right? No. I did lose the weight, yes. But I came back 10 times fold. Huge, nasty, gross, whatever. started shrinking, I was like, oh crap, this is working. I actually like the taste of Shakeology, not strawberry. The strawberry tastes kind of gross, but chocolate vanilla is fine. And I chug it faster than anybody that I know, so I guess maybe because I can't taste it. I don't know. To this day, I started November 10th on our first challenge, and today I'm down 40 pounds. And about 40 inches. So this was my biggest inch. I was like, holy crap, I've lost how many? I just couldn't believe how many inches I lost in my head. I'm actually, my husband is going to start, her husband, Megan's husband, because of his inspiration story that he posted, like, oh my gosh, I am where he was. And that just means a lot to me because now my girls are like so ecstatic. They're like little workout queens and skinny little hard bodies, and I kind of get jealous of that. But now that I know that I have the exercise in the food and eating healthy and eating, actual eating, not, oh, I'll just have, maybe a half a sandwich today, or I'll just drink water all day long. So I'll be full on water. I know that I really stand for good. I'm just happy that she grabbed me and pulled me out of the float. I told you I wasn't going to fall on you. I guess she's probably not. But I just wanted to thank you for these body exercises and Shakeology and just everything. And I hope that, well, some of the friends that I've told have, like, oh my gosh, you're so motivating. This is just inspiring to me. If you can do this, I surely can do this. And I've helped a couple people. I find one person as a coach. She's kind of struggling right now, but she has to have everything so perfect that when she falls on one end, she has to start completely over. So that's like, I don't know what to do, but I hope people are motivated. But gosh.
Talk about one reason why we love our jobs. So those personal stories are amazing. Thank you for sharing. I know that took a lot for her. You, my sister, before. This was huge. So it was seriously makes my heart melt. So awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And I have to add, I mean, that is the most rewarding part as a coach. Even if you're like, okay, all the posting that I do, the challenge groups that I run, if you can even just change one person's life, like how powerful is that? That we have the tools to really help change people's lives, you know, it's crazy. Anyhow, I know. Oh, should we do this? Yeah, okay, so we want everybody, if you've lost any weight with any Beachbody products, to stand. Ooh. All right, awesome. Okay, so if you've lost 5 pounds or more with Beachbody products, keep standing. 10 pounds. 15 pounds. 20 pounds. 40 pounds. 25 pounds. 30 pounds. Wow. That is awesome. 45 pounds?
Yes, it is.
Are you down at 45 pounds? You're down. Okay. So here. Oh, wait. We still have 4. 50 pounds. Tell us your name and how much weight you've lost and what program.
Most Bird, P90X, 60 pounds at first, and then the next 40 with Insanity.
100
Easy, don't get it twisted. It's never easy. Gotta keep on going.
This is cheesy, but you know, you always think of gifts with candy. It's like, oh, the big hunks and stuff, but aren't you glad you started with Beachbody?
All right, your name and what program?
Holly Bakey, I lost 35 with Insanity and then another 25 with Max 30. I'm now 5.
And Marcy. Awesome, awesome. So Orange, you guys glad that you got started with
Sorry, I'm scatterbrained, like I said. I'm blaming it all on Pythini. But
Blame it on me.
I'm blaming it on me.
Maybe I need some more.
So for we're very thankful that
Yeah, we're so very proud of you guys. Yes. All right. So, other successes. Let's see. Can we have our guests stand up? All right. How about any Beachbody Challenge winners? How about success starters? Success Club All-Stars. How many months are you, Breezy? 20 months. Success Club All-Stars. I think I'm 16 months. All right, how about just coaches? All right, how about Emerald coaches? Ruby coaches? These ones are kind of red. Diamond coaches? Star Diamond coaches? That's awesome. How about Premier coaches? Elite? And I don't think we have any elite top 10s. Maybe next year. All right. So next we've got a video from corporate. We're going to turn the lights off. It does get really dark in here, so if you have to get down off the